Going live now. But Don's on first.
Yeah, I think Don's watching.
Oh, you would be, wouldn't you, little traitor, little rat bag Don. Yeah, a lot of people are watching the fight tonight. I hope everyone's okay, everyone's safe at the fight. I hope everyone has a great night. One on. Don't forget to put your thumbs up, please. Won't be on money tonight, guys. I think it's 2 on. I think it's only Die Hard fans tonight. I'll put notifications out tonight, so there's no excuse. Steve McGarry, hello, Steve. Jacob Leggett never lets us down.
Hey, Jacob.
Up the likes. Go on, Don Ringo. See, Don isn't there. Don is a little rat.
Brian was calling you a little traitor earlier. He thought that you weren't going to be on first.
I thought your little rat bags left us.
No, Don doesn't let us down, does he?
Connor, Madden, watching for Thor and Eddie Hall. What's your thoughts? Not sure, mate. I said it's anybody's fighting it.
Hiya, Peggy.
They're not boxers. Our friend fought him for me at Simon Valerie, and he could have knocked him out at the top. He put him down twice. Totally different from boxing than weight training and grabbing people. But in the streets, different. Somebody grabs you in the 20-odd stone, you haven't got a chance. But yeah, they're not boxers. It's just for a bit of fun, really, isn't it?
AFT Chip and 67 Young Chip. Hiya, Stephen
Chip.
Gibbons. So who's fought? Yeah, I think Ben Hatchett's won, hasn't he?
Yeah, well, we're not talking about that. We can
No.
just go about our own stuff.
Yeah. So we're going to be positive.
Yeah.
Right. Hi, big man from Inverness.
Hello,
Scott.
the Inverness lads. That's where the strongest men in the world are from, the Stortman brothers, if I'm right. Lovely place, Inverness. My auntie used to live there. Dunoon, she lived in all. I think you saw across the ferry to it, if I'm right there, mate. My family are from Cockerill originally. All the family are up there, loads of them. There've been loads on the phone this last week. Loads and loads from Cockerill want to come down in Glasgow to see us. Family, isn't it? Loads and loads on the phone.
Thanks, Stephen Gibbons, for doing that. The armchair specialist, Eddie Hall versus Sort of Night Guys Boxing. Hey, Carl. Sparky. Hiya.
Don't forget to put your thumbs up, guys. 36 watching, 5 thumbs up. Come on. Do a bit of exercise.
Nightmare Rooster. I think it's free as well, somebody said. Can somebody get rid of that one for me, please? How you going, love? If you just add him, yeah, that's done.
Yeah, thank you. We don't want any negative idiots on here causing trouble when we try to be positive. There's so much negativity in the world. So we're kind of trying to bring a bit of light to people, a bit of spark in the life, having a bit of fun on here like we did last night. We had a great night.
What does that say, Barry? You bang on Bride, the Stockman Brothers.
Invergordon.
Invergordon. Is that near Inverness?
Yes. The Stockman Brothers are Invergordon, not from Inverness. So that's lent me something. He's definitely Bale King, if I'm right, from Inverness.
Yeah, one of them is, yeah.
Bale King, I'm sure he's from there. So that he must. Oh yeah, he did say Invergordon. He's right. You're right, brother. Bale King was here, and he was going to Invergordon to see them because there's 3 Stockman Brothers, if I'm right.
Hey, thanks, Scott. Yeah, you would do Matrix on PC. I hope you're okay. So, is everybody all right? And what have you got? Any questions there?
Yes, any questions?
Any questions? We've just been on about last night. So, do you remember when you from them? What was it? The 80s when you used to get packets of crisps and put them in the oven as well, and make them smaller and used to make badges.
People used to put them on the. I think they used to put them on the gas. You know the gas. They used to make it smaller and smaller.
Yeah, that's right.
Girls used to do it, make them in the badges and put it. Remember, you used to put it on, but I couldn't bother. But they used to cook. They always do it. Packets. What the crisps for like a tea, like plastic
squares, weren't they? Squares.
Yellow packets.
Iron.
What are they called?
Sheldon.
They're called them crisps now. The yellow ones. When you put them in your mouth.
Yeah, we used to do that. We also made sig packets too. Yeah, that's right. On the grill, Brian, make badges. Oh well.
That's on the grill. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Have you been watching the PD Fight Club? We haven't seen it yet, have we?
No, we haven't watched it. Probably watch it later on because we're on here with you guys, so we didn't have time to do it. Been out doing a bit of shopping. We're supposed to be out there tonight, but there's no way my side is killing me. My hand's really sore.
Yeah, we had a table, didn't we?
We had a table and everything tonight, but felt like I let the lads down. But I put a little, if you have a look on, I put a little message on for them all. I hope everyone's okay, and I hope they do well.
Jacob saying, did you ever try caramel log?
Yeah, caramel logs, yes, we have them.
They're made in Scotland. Yeah.
Yes, they are.
Skips, quavers.
Quavers, that's it, yeah, quavers. The yellow packet and the green one at quavers, yeah. Yeah, they were good, them. I love them, the quavers. They just melt in your mouth.
Yeah.
They're not that bad for your quavers, for fat-wise. It's the crisps that are full of calories.
Oh, that's amazing. Stephen Gibbons said, love the positivity from you two. I saw my daughter today for the first time in 7 months. When I was down, you two kept me up. Much love. Oh, that's so beautiful, Stephen. Anytime, you know.
Yeah, like the same thing. You've got everyone on here. We love you.
And you got made into a moderator without asking, didn't you?
Yeah. I love everyone on the channel because without you guys, we wouldn't be able to do it. Somebody said you only had 60 on. No, we had 120 on last night. But it doesn't matter if you've got 5 on and you're making 5 people happy or 2 people happy. As long as you're making people happy in the world.
Yeah.
And that's the main thing. We were laughing our heads off last night. And Lee Walker was on, Matt Legg, and we were just all laughing our heads off. And we come off here laughing and went to bed. So I'm in bed all the time with my back and stuff. So I might have to have another operation, they've said. So
Don said, what's it? You love them, don't you?
What's it, yeah. Sorry, I've lost it now. I've lost it now. All the time.
Sorry, I interrupt you all the time.
All the time.
But
7 days a week.
Listen to this, right? Last night, I'm going to try and get it on video tonight. Scrappy, I took Scrappy and Eli out. And Eli was misbehaving out the front door when I was trying to get him in. So Scrappy went and came back outside, didn't he? And grabbed his lead and dragged him in the house. So I'm going to try and video it tonight, Anna.
Yeah.
So funny, Scrappy.
38 on 15 thumbs up. Did
Bernard O'Mahony square you up okay for the Faces of the Underworld gig? Thought.
Yeah, because Ben's everything's okay with Ben. He's come up here a few times. I was talking to Brian today, and his other friend from Scotland. He's a lovely man as well. So, yeah.
Are you Andy Ali? Anthony Bulmer, yum. Anthony Bulmer, hello Brian. Am I just watching the show with while Leo's only 8 hours you? Oh. Yeah,
we're doing good. Apart from these injuries, it's what it is when you have the spinal cord where you had taken out and put back in. So there was 5 vertebrae. There should have been 6 done. They've only done 5. So I've got to go back in, I think, at the end. So I can't open his hand properly. You can see the state of my hand there. You can see his muscle wastage in the hand. The bones there sticking out compared to the other hand. You can see the difference of the hands. The bones there, look. So that's what's wrong with my hand. So I'm trying to get somebody. There's now wrong with him. He's making it up. He's pretending he's bad. What's all the scars all over me with operations?
You've got a metal plate in your neck.
I've got 2 metal titanium rods each side with 8 nuts and bolts in. I've got 5 plastic vertebrae put in the back of my neck. And then I've had to have another 2 vertebrae done on the bottom called spinal stenosis, where all the bone is calcified. So that drill all that out. That operation on my neck took 8.5 hours. And that to bring me back to life on the table because I went. And they're saying I'm making it up. Absolutely insanity.
Mark Derby, 3D Fight Club tonight. I'm sure someone said it's free. Matrix on PC. I went to the Dog's Trust today after losing my dog 5 years ago. Was difficult, but the first step to maybe getting another dog. Oh, Matrix on PC. That'd be lovely if you saved another dog.
It is Matrix. At the end of the day, you've got all the memories of the dog. I was like that when Charlie went. I had him for 13 years, 1 month, 1 week. I went to put him under, and it was the horriblest thing in the world to do, but it was the right thing. He was in that much pain, but he was like 100-year-old in dog lives, in our life, sorry. But if you get another dog, it helps you get over the other dog, if you know what I mean, because you fall in love with that one as well. So you'd say you'll never get another dog like him, then you get one like say Eli comes along or Scrappy comes along, you get dogs. They do replace the other dog, but the love you've got for them dogs is different love.
Yeah, it's just.
I say about our dogs. I said if I had to sell my whole house to pay for the dogs, I'd rather live in a tent and save my dogs for an operation.
Yeah, I had one called Monkey, Bacon Bulldog, didn't I?
Yeah.
And she was like, we both helped each other. She'd been ill tret too, and I was scared of dogs at the time. But yeah, we both loved each other. She's like my kid, and then but my friend told me to get one, but I got one too quick.
And he was too aggressive.
And he was really aggressive, like really dominant. But that'd be lovely. Matrix on PC.
It helps you. You've got a dog and you're down, you're depressed. I've been bad the last few days. I've been about 4 days now. I've been really my hand and my back and my shoulder. with me, but I've been sleeping on my right shoulder and I'm waking up in the middle of the night. He's been coming in the bedroom, laying on the bed, because Andy Eli's been laying on the bed. So I've had to go into the room because I'm sleeping in one room, and I've had to go in there because I can't sleep because I'm red hot and everything. So the dogs have been coming in the bedroom and sitting on the dog bed for me. And
you've been learning them all kinds, haven't you? Because Eli's upstairs with Brian a lot. And I have him like on the morning.
The good thing is he can't get down the stairs, which is great.
Dinner time.
If he did, he'd wreck the house, wouldn't he? He's wrecking everything.
But he's dead good. He's learning dead good with Scrappy as well.
Give me high fives. He's giving me his paw. He comes. It takes about 5 times to shout to come here, but he's learning. Yeah. And he's sitting all the time. And you throw things for him when he comes back with him. He's getting tug of war. He's eating his food properly, and he's just brilliant. He just makes weird noises. It's like a pterodactyl.
I've never heard noises come out of a dog.
You don't give them that food. No, they go tap by their toes. And then what happens when Emma comes up to, hey, love you, all right, you want a kiss and all that? Go and give me a kiss. She's I'm trying to bite her. And she'll put her feet on the bed and you'll go, I'm trying to bite the toes. She's trying to bite the toes off. He's a little
but he's lovely with me on the night, isn't he?
Oh, yeah, because I go in the other room with Scraps, and then Scrappy likes to go down because
he comes and calls Eli, doesn't he? He calls Eli about 5 o'clock in the morning or about 9 o'clock every morning, and that's what wakes me up.
And then they go down, and then Eli goes in the cage. And then I wake up because I don't get to bed. I don't get to sleep all 5 in the morning with the pain, constantly in pain, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And I'm still doing a little bit of training, but it's just this week, this right side has been terrible. Spoke to the doctors, they said that's the nerves coming back. But could be another 2 years before I even get to walk properly. But being out today in the car, we've been to the shop, but I walked around the shop and then I have to hold the trolley because I can't walk without it. So it's absolutely devastating being like this.
Yeah, Steve Gary, that's why I never took it. A Hartley Phil monkey. Matrix on PC, I laughed when I seen him sleeping next to the boiler. That was hilarious on it. I hope I can film this tonight where Scrappy drags him in off his leg. It's so funny.
So somebody asked me from Celtic. Yeah, I've supported Man United on here, so I've been here since a kid, but Celtic's the team up there from what's it called? I can't think of the name right. Monklands, Coatbridge. It's called, what's it called? The street? I forgot the street now. Devon Street. That's where the family were. They lived in Devon Street, Coatbridge. I worked with the men and men. Rough, really rough up there.
We probably will watch that later.
Big Gordon, love you at the bits, mate. Hope your mum and sisters and that's okay, and the little boy.
Yeah. So has anyone got anything they'd like us to talk about?
Yes. Let's get...
You've heard about us and the dogs?
Cool. My hands are getting a bit better. Could be a skier, couldn't I? Oh, my back's going to be I try to be tough and thing, you know, that wouldn't have what tears running down my face. It's that bad. I get these spasms where it just spasms and it blows up. Somebody's just been on about Bev, who's Manioc's just been to see us. Love Manioc, brilliant lad. She gets the spasms as well, but it's terrible. They give you these tramadol, but you take them and you get bunged up. You can't go to the toilet and you're in bed 20 odd hours a day. But when I first had it, my hands were like that, completely paralysed, and my legs for nearly about 8, 9, 10 months. So it's only the last 4 months or so I've been, last week or so I've been opened the first time. I've opened a bottle of pop the other day for the first time, but really struggled. That hand's all blown up. You can see it's a lot fatter than the other one. But that one you could stab that with a knife and wouldn't feel a thing because the nerves aren't working properly. Yeah. So until they come back, he said the nerves, we've ripped everything out and put it all back in. So the nerves take up to 3 years to repair. It's only been 14 months, but I've got to go back and have another operation on the 7th vertebrae because it should run 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So I've got to go back and have that done because it's bordering on touching the nerve, and they think that nerve was touching here, which is the one that's trapped in my hand. So if that 7th vertebrae, they'll drill across it and take out the calcified bone so it's not touching the nerves. And if I get that done, it should work. But
then hopefully it
means going through all this operation again through my neck, and then all the stem cells I need stem cells injections for the bottom of the back because I've had L4 and L5, which was it was like a horse's tail. All the nerves in there were jammed inside the calcified bone. So when I was walking, I was falling over all the time. Just walking upstairs, I fell on the stairs from the top of the bottom about 4 times. Banged my head, banged my hips. Looked terrible, didn't I?
Yeah.
But they've done that, and I'm walking, but I'm still unsteady. So today I've walked quite a bit, haven't I, compared to usual? But it's going to take a long time to get right. But
I always support you as I've got a baby girl. She's only 2 weeks old. Like, you know, she settled down. Oh, 2 weeks old. That's amazing.
Unbelievable.
Brian, have you thought about hard exercise and swim pools instead of the weights? You just can't get out anywhere, really, can you?
Can't get to these places.
He was supposed to be in, James Cook was supposed to put him in the rehab place, rehabilitation centre, what had all that, weren't it?
Yeah.
But he had to come out of hospital, didn't he?
Yeah, because people are threatening my life to burn the house down and rape and all this crap. The voices of article crap was happening. So I had to send myself to hospital. How sad they are doing that to my wife. You know, I had to send myself out 3 weeks. I was supposed to be in 8 weeks. So that knocked me back. All that with all them doing what they were doing. And I couldn't leave her on her own with Scrappy and that. So I had to come out of hospital. I'll always stand with her and back her up 100%.
Oh, thank you, Tony Burkett. That's so kind. Oh, thank you, Tony. How are you? You all right? Brian, did you ever meet Frank Warren?
No, I never met him. I've never met Frank Warren, no.
You
only get the truth out of me, guys. I won't build myself up to something I'm not. I just tell the truth, like I've done from day one, and that's the best way to be.
Yeah. Someone said, John Boy said, evening, guys. Carl Dublin said, your mind is strong and giving up isn't in your vocabulary.
No, it isn't. I'm never going to give up, guys. I'm just probably feeling sorry for myself a little bit today, but it's been bad this week with the pain. This is the worst pain I've had for like 6 months. But it's a good thing as well, because they're saying if you feel it means the nerves are coming back. But nerves, like muscle comes back and tendons and ligaments come back a lot quicker with nerves. The doctor said, he said, you might not walk for 3 years, you might never walk again. So I got out of bed the first day and walked a couple of steps. So I've achieved a hell of a lot in that short space of time. Somebody told me to put up all the videos when I went to hospital to prove to these idiots to say I'm making it up and prove I was in hospital, I got the op. So we're going to make a compilation video of me going to the hospital and then coming out and seeing like terrible on it.
No, it's awful.
Kev Kilty was crying, Bram was crying, Heidi was you.
Even Graham Seed and that
Graham Seed were all.
You got out of the car, didn't you? And it was horrendous. It was like you like shuffled in the house, didn't you? It was terrible. Oh, it was awful. My boy Leo started boxing soon. Keep him off the streets as it does.
That's brilliant. We taught them that leg last night for lengthy time. Lovely like that. Was taught him today. He's got our back 100%. Taught Annie a couple of days ago. He's 100% behind us as well. So that's great. Michael Stevens says always there with us. So all the lads supporters and think you can do it, big fella. You can do it. We're all here for you. And it keeps you going, doesn't it? Like Saverny and that phone and Matt and Lee Wortley and guys like you supporting me. Keeps me going, like you said. Hey, don't give in, Brian. I won't give in. You know that, but it is hard some days when when you were physically fit and you're vulnerable now and you can't do what you could do with your hands, and you know for a fact you can't do it because you can't move. You can't even. I can't even put that bottle up off there. Look, I've got to get that hand to make that hand lifted up.
Sure, how you pick it up.
This is how bad my hand is. That finger there that was trapped, you can see in the hand, and I can't open that hand, so I've got to do that. To put it round and then put my hand on there to open it. Look at my hand shaking when I do it. That's how bad I am. And then people go, "No, he's making it up. He's not that bad. He's only just saying it." Why would you pretend to be bad? What would be good about that? Pathetic.
I had my leg amputated and my nerve pain is terrible. It is really bad.
Mate, well, there you are. It's just somebody else. And our other friend, John and Lynn, she's the same. She's got the pain. She said people don't realise how bad the pain is to these people. Who haven't never had it, you know, they won't have a clue what the pain is. I mean, you think about when you have a toothache, that pain. Imagine if your spinal cord took out and 5 of your vertebrae taken off and titanium rods put in your neck and the bottom of your back being done. It's horrible. It's the pain. It's it just pain. The tears come down your eyes with the pain. It's that bad. But you've got to just keep going because God is saying, "Go on, you can get over this hurdle. It's just a hurdle. I've got to do it." And I'm trying my best, but people are trying to shoot me down, but my friends are there, the proper people, to keep me alive, keep me pushing and keep me pushing forward. These bums who are calling me names and saying things about me, I'll never give in, never. It's not me.
Hey chaps, take no notice of the freaks to suggest bullshit was you saying how you was then and now. Yeah, you came to the hospital, didn't you, Chrissy?
Yeah, everybody's all there, little Dan and you. And Big John Lewis, all them are behind me, all great guys. It's great to have all the lads. And when we went to the boxing the other week, great to see John fighting and win. It was marvellous to see the lads, and Matt was with us, and the team of lads over there was brilliant. Wasn't it? All nice lads from all over Middlesbrough and Stockton, that were there. It was great. And Maniok, another great lads. It's just nice to have loads of good people behind you.
Yeah, it is. I'll watch back tomorrow, waiting for the 3D bare knuckle fights. If you
Okay,
live
brother.
closer to Brian, I'd be there daily. Oh, bless you.
I know you. I know you. 100%, Jacob. He's a great guy. Anyone else? Any questions, guys?
Stephen on Portal saying accommodated Savile was like 3D would give him a job. Stephen Gibbons, good kid, isn't he?
Yeah.
Stephen Horn, missed a lot of content this week. I've had the COVID.
Right. Well, after going last night, you laugh your head off because we were laughing and joking all last night on the Positive channel. And we had some fun last night. I mean, there was loads of people come on, about 130 people come on, which was good because we hadn't been on for a few days, obviously, because of me being bad. But we're back on again at night, 71 people on, and we're having the laugh, 34 people, thumbs up. Any questions, what you want to talk about? It's up to you. We talked about the old days yesterday.
Evening, Emma Brian. I was by your side, Peter Jones. It's a lovely man,
yeah,
Peter.
100% Peter. Great lad. He was bullied off the trolls, wasn't he? Terrible.
Yeah.
He had really bad time for 3 years. That lad's really good lad.
Let me have a look. Yeah, so it's just all crazy, innit? But you have had a bad day today, haven't you? Yeah,
bad day today. But it's only today, and tomorrow's a different day, isn't it? 24 hours. It's a bit different, isn't it? So today's been a down day, but I'm still up tonight because you are here and having a laugh for you lot. Anything you want to talk about? Last night we were talking about sweets. I've just got some Rolos today. First time I've had sweets for ages because we've all used Lee Walker last night coming on about the sweets from the 80s and that, and we were just laughing at none of them around now, hardly anymore. But we just got some Rolos. They're that big, the packet. I remember as a kid, you get them like that. I felt like there was a truncheon in your hand when you were a kid. They're like that big. Look at Eli when he loved it, didn't he?
Yeah.
Little piggy in these, like.
Yeah.
We call them a truffle sniffer. If you could stuff truffles, would be great, would he? Make a fortune.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any more questions, anyone? 768 on, building up more. I think there's a lot watching the fight tonight, and there's also the mixed martial arts fights on, I think, as well in London. Another big fight venue, and I think that one with the Thor and them's on as well.
Yeah.
A lot of people are watching that type of stuff, but we're still happy if we get to talk to people.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
Rod, how's it going? By respect from South Wales. Ronald, son of Swan, are you guys buying your legend?
Yeah, I was talking to an old mate today, what do you call him, Big Anthony?
Yeah.
Came on.
From Merthyr Tidwell.
Merthyr Tidwell is I did the Street Fighters book with him, with Julian Davies, and Julian said there's only one fighter he did the book and we've got all the fighters. He said, out of all the fighters I've done talk to and I've put on the pads, he said, Brian hits the hardest and the most powerful and the fastest I've ever been hit and the most power I've seen. And Big Anthony come on and said the same today, didn't he?
Yeah.
And he said, Brian's phenomenal. He was the daddy. And he said, there's in the book we've got the proof from the newspaper where he said, Brian Cockerill, a fight like him only every 50 to 100 years comes out, but the chin like his speed, power, strength, he had the whole attribute. He said he was just meant to be a fighting machine. That's what he was.
Mm.
But that was off. He'd done 187 interviews to make that book, and that was his opinion.
Hey, Stephen. Yeah, Stephen, we're definitely going through it with the stem cells.
Yes,
they've even said that there's a chance when we get this MRI scan, they don't even know if the stem cells might be in place of the They're going to have a look, aren't they?
Yeah,
but it's going to have to be a real good one that we found. I looked at one that Richard Kilty was with in Dubai, and he put me on to one in Germany and one in Sweden. What he like, because it's better to get people like isn't it, who've used the people, but this doctor's actually mentioned some in like nearer to us. So he said they're absolutely marvellous. So
the best place is China and Japan, but it's so far to fly. Because you go over, what you do, you get the stem cell and it lasts up to 6 months and builds it. I think Ronnie Coleman's had 2 and I think he needs about 3. And he's had 2 and he's look at him now. Marvellous, he's competing again. Absolutely brilliant. I mean, he had 13 operations before these stem cells and now he's at there. And the ones in America aren't as good as the ones in Europe. I don't know why, but the American ones, a lot of people come from America to places like China and that because they're a lot better.
Now you had a thing with the doctor. You were supposed to have a consultation over Zoom, but then we realised it wasn't the right stem cells. No. It's got to be the ones out the
The umbilical cord.
Yeah.
It doesn't affect the baby. The baby is born. You only cut the umbilical cord off. What's in there, they use that, and it grows from there. And then they put it in. It's like being born again. Because you rejuvenate and the same tissue what you've destroyed, it rebuilds it. And you have an injection within about 12 hours that rebuilds it. It's unbelievable. People have got out of bed after being in bed for years. One lad was 9 years. He got out of bed after in the middle of the night. He went for a walk. He got out of bed and he started pulling the blankets on himself. His hand was like mine, but worse. And he couldn't do that. I can do that without him, but I can't. Look, I see that and look. There's only that little bit moving. I can't open it properly.
Even if I drag it up, I've got to drag it. Like, it's got to be dragged, but then it goes like back in.
Look at the bones.
You can see the bones there.
That's the bones sticking out my hand there. But the other hand, you can see it's not as bad. So,
the mod, I'm just putting this up for you. If you text this number,
for the boat,
Brian, I teach martial arts and have a realistic approach, and often say to my students, if you don't if you don't put the time in, then how the hell can you handle something like that? Then tell them to watch the Taxman. Oh, bless you. That's lovely, Carl.
Thank you, Carl.
Carl, you'll have to come on a live stream maybe one day with Brian, and
nice,
if you're teaching the kids and stuff, that'd be lovely, you know.
We love people like you and helping kids and keeping the kids off the street for trouble, putting positive attitude. And we're trying to do a new thing now with the machete, aren't we? We're trying to get the machetes banned in the country because we said, why do we need machetes? So I spoke to somebody high up official. I can't tell you who it was, but it's going to be coming out the next week or so. And they said, what a fantastic idea to come out with. So I think it's brilliant, and it's getting looked at now with high-ranking officials, isn't it? So it's looking good.
Carl, that's a number. If you want to text that number and you fancy doing a live stream, that'd be wonderful.
Loads of people coming on.
What's the biggest bench press you've done?
I should be able to bench 6 plates each end on the decline, and I did 630 pounds. But that was in the pounds. But that's when I was like 24, 25, 26. But later on in life, I didn't do as much. I used to do a lighter weight for more reps. But when I was real strong, between 22 to about 32, super strong.
Yeah, you were gigantic. Like,
you
were a machine. Andy,
Steve he's seen me when I was at my biggest.
What do you make of PR? It's awful. They all got sacked on it. Andy, seen you with Brian. Hope you feel better soon. Just finished your book, The Taxman Teesside. It's about her. Thank you very much.
Brother.
I remember the first time I saw you back in the day driving past me outside Park Avenue. You were some unit back then. Matrix on PC. Much love and respect to Emma and yourself. She's a bloody keeper. Don't let her go. Love and respect to the travelling.
I remember Andy Pickle said he was driving down in a Ferrari once, and I was walking down Linthorpe Road, and he said, I've just seen you walking down there. He says, you're like a fucking house. Then he said, your legs look like, when you get a cow hanging up, he said, it's half the cow. He said, your legs are as big as like a cow. He said, I've never seen anything like them. The muscles just wobbling off you. I think I was just under 24 stone. And he said, he couldn't believe how big I was. I had the best on for the first time in my life that day.
That question there, what I was just reading out, that's love and respect from the travelling community from Ireland. Bless you. Thank you.
I love the travellers. Loads up here and Darlington and Doncaster, all friends. They've all phoned me this week and said, we're behind you, big fella, if you need us. So it's lovely to have people like that. And the travellers have all been good friends of mine because I've done a lot of fighting over the years with the travellers in the North East, and a lot of them have become friends. They've all been loyal to me, and I'm one of the only people who can go in the camp and go in the caravan, knock on there, and you're a big fella, they let me in anywhere. And when they used to go to Appleby, I used to see the lads up there. And when they used to have a unit, I looked at Port Track, I had all the units down there, the security, Cockerill security. And the travellers would come, what are we going to do? I said, come here, lads, and get them on the field. And the owners, I said, listen, I'm vouching for them. I used to let them stay on the field. They're only going to be there for 24 hours or 48 hours. What's the big deal? The lads are only going to camp and then they're going. And they always used to come up and say, do you want to drink there, big fella? How are you doing there, big fella? Lovely people. I got on the travellers really well. They're nice people.
Carl Durant said that would be cool. He'd love to do podcasts. That's brilliant. Stephen Gibbons. Oh, thank you so much, Stephen. That's so kind.
Stephen. Thank you, brother.
Thank you. That reads a lot. Thank you. I will text. Thanks very much. Yes, Stephen, Carl, definitely get in touch with that number. Brian, Emma, have you ever been to India? No.
I haven't been to India, but I'd love to go to
I would like
the Ganges and everything, and sit in the sea, the river there. And it's very tranquil, isn't it? And very, it's very, what you call, a peaceful place. You can see a lot of people, are holy people there, and it looks a place where you could meditate really good.
Oh, that's nice. So downright 2K11, as they're from the travelling community, said, we love you, just a phone call away.
I know. Thank you, brothers. Thank you. God bless you all. Love you all.
I was happy to help. Much love to you too. Thank you, Stephen. Yeah, Ben, I believe Ben won the first one. Yeah.
Well done to you, Ben, and good luck to the other lad as well, who's lost a fight with him. So anyone who goes in that ring is a proper man. Anyone who wins, loses, or draws, they're all proper men. And you've got to take your hat off them, because it takes a lot of bravery to get in that ring, because you're getting punched in the face, and it's serious enough when you get in that ring. So hats off to every single person. Whether you win, lose, or draw, you're all winners in my eyes. Yeah. God bless you all.
Dynamite, the travelling community said they're behind you, Brian.
Yes,
oh, bless you. Thank you, everybody. That's lovely. Have you got any more questions, people?
Yeah, keep them coming. We love you all. That's well done, Emma.
Yeah.
61 on. Come on, guys. Get them things. 64 jumped another 3. That's great. 39 thumbs up. Come on, guys. 67 thumbs up. Oh, 67 on now. So come on, guys. Get that up to 100.
Oh, brilliant, Carl. That'll be wonderful, because we love stories like that, don't we? Where they teach children and that.
Oh, yeah. But anyone who's helping kids. See, what I try to say to the schools, when I go to school, we've never been quite a few schools. And when I try to say to the teachers, it's no use. I was talking to somebody the other week, Tony Granger. I said, it's no good. Well, I'm not being funny, but when they're on that stony path and they're selling drugs and they're making big money, and some of the kids are making more money than the parents. So they're going, it's no good selling drugs, but they can't understand, because they're maybe 50 quid a day or something. A lot of money, and kids like 10, 12 year old getting 25, 30 quid a day. It's hard to say no to it. But if you get them before they go on the path, once they're on that path, it's hard to get them off it, but stop them going on the path. Teach them in the primary schools what knives are about, what drugs are about, and what to do to people.
Yeah.
And that's the only way we can do it. You've got to drum it into them like you teach. You've got to read, you've got to learn, you've got to do arithmetic and things like that. You've got to learn the kids, because the kids today, or the kids of tomorrow, are the ones who are going to be ruling the country. So you've got to get them right. And it's the only way we can help people.
Yeah, it is. Stephen Curry, I'm going to work soon, bye, but I'll catch you up next time.
Okay,
still got 10 minutes late.
Yeah, no problem. Good lad, Stephen. Yeah, so I think we've been done. We went to a garage of the month of the last year, I tell you the truth. And when I was fitting, and we went and got a tyre. Well, Maniac, he's just gone. And I went to pay for the tyre. It was about 40 quid, I think. They were about 100 quid, and I get them half price off these garages. So I went to give him the 40 quid. He went, your money's not good enough. I thought, he's been horrible. Have I done something? No, it's not good enough. I went, what do you mean, mate? He went, I don't want no money here. Take it back. So I thought he was going to check the tyre. And he said, no, leave the tyre. He said, can you just tell him 5 minutes story? I went, yeah. He said, my son was at school, and he stabbed someone in the leg with a knife at the dinner table. And he got banned from school. So he's got the documentary where you talk about helping kids and keeping off the path and stuff. He watched the documentary. He's got a college. He's won scholarship of the year, best college kids in. I think it was article he went to. He went to the college and won scholarship of the year and got himself for a brilliant job. So that one kid I've saved, I've done a great job. Save that one person. So if you can save one kid, and you just, in the last 2.5 years, me and them, through the power of Jesus Christ, we've saved 45 people from committing suicide. We've had people from America going to jump off bridges. We've had people from London. We've taught people from Manchester. We've had people from all over, haven't we? We've gone to see people. We've had people come to the house with depression. We've got people back in the gym. We've got people walking again who are unfit. We've got people losing weight. And that's a great thing. We've got a gift to help people. If we can help anyone, we don't want no money off anyone. We just want to help people out there. And that's our gift, and that's Emma's gift, to help people. And if we're helping people, we're doing a good thing in life.
And what said, how heavy are you now, Brian? Because you're still a big guy.
I'm not sure. I haven't got weight for ages. I'm probably about 19 stone or something.
Why do you have to bash some people before there and leave it on my window? Went out, pissed off, trying to not the violence, but my son comes first.
Yeah.
Don't know what to do. Oh, it's awful. What a shame about. Yeah, that's awful as well. I've heard about that today.
Yeah,
that's not very nice.
It's not nice
at all.
Anyone.
Not nice
terrible.
at all, Stephen Gibbons.
Yeah, it's not very nice at all.
No, it's
horrible.
Especially when you're involving people's
children.
children.
He's got kids as well. He's a good lad as well. He's not a bad lad. He's he's trying his best in life. What's all we're trying to do, all of us, and to do that is disgusting, despicable. To do that to anyone but children is just wrong.
So we did see that.
You've got a problem with someone, obviously. Sort it out with them, phone them and sort it out, what like people doing at work is I'm disgusted in something, I know it is. Phone there, they're going to rape her, and then there was one phone me going to cut me throat. While my hands were paralysed, I felt vulnerable as fuck, I'm swearing now because I was upset and thinking, what am I going to do? Because I can't do it now. I can't protect my wife, I can't protect my dogs. And these cowards were phoning up there and doing it all the time.
But Stephen, we did hear about that today, and it's very sad for him and his family, Paul and his family. Lemanso, I remember when I used to work for David Dower and you came into his sunbed shop in Thornaby, you barely fitted in a sunbed.
I remember when I saw your sunbed, they weren't very big, were they? I was so big for them, I think. You had a 58-inch chest, but then a 36-inch thighs, 44-inch waist. I was used to get mad. I'm not big enough. I need a 60-inch chest because Arnold was 58, so I was the same with him. But he had 27-inch legs and I had 36 and a half. I was nearly 10 inches big in my legs.
The lad from the travelling community said my kids play fights outside and I've overheard them saying, I'm Brian Cockerill and I'm Lee Duffy, and then listen to your chat on my TV.
That's hilarious.
Oh, you'll have to get in touch with that number that we've put out, and Brian will video chat to them.
Oh, of course I will. Yeah, it'd be great. I'll even come and see you when I get there. I'll come down. Spend the day with the kids and that.
Super people, Big Bright and Emma Cockerill. God bless you both.
Yeah, we used to play cops and robbers, didn't we? You'd be the police, and one be the robbers. I always wanted to be the robber, mate. I never wanted to be the policeman, but the police do a good job as well. You got to remember, if you crash in a car, they'll pull you out. You could be burning in that car, or your house is getting robbed, and there's robbers, and they'll come and save you. So they're not all that bad. There's good and bad in every religion. There's good and bad in every different nationality, and there's good and bad in every job. But them other ones down Monday in the week stripping that young girl naked in the playground, absolutely disgusting. No one sacking them, no one jailing for what they've done. Terrible.
Sparky said, remember the Bionic Man in the 80s?
You know what, mate? We have the technology to rebuild him. That's what I am. I've got the nuts, I've got the bolts, but I'm not Steve Austin. I can't run like him or walk or anything. So I wish I had that technology. Yeah, he's an astronaut, isn't he? Crashes in the rebuilding. Brilliant sees that. I loved it. Fantasize as a kid, don't you? The Bionic Man running fast. Yeah, mad.
If you go to India, Emma and Brian, go on the Elephant Express far quicker than British Rail.
I like that. That's good. Well said.
Do you still talk to Gary Haggers Jr.? The lad from the sunbed shop, I think, said that.
Not for a while. I haven't seen him.
Yeah. Let me have a look. Ratings on PC. John Black had some chest.
Yeah, John was good.
Oh, he was so funny, wasn't he?
He was funny. He used to tell jokes. The worst jokes in the world, but he still made us laugh. And he was like Captain Manring off the the Dad's Army. We were all the soldiers. It was hilarious.
Do you remember that jag he had?
Yeah, actually, me, him and Steve Cobley's stepson, we went to Harrogate for it. It cost him £16,500. And it was a silver one, the exact same as of Minder. You remember Minder, the series? Terry McKenna.
I went to the waterfront.
So we went and we bought that car that day. It was good.
Yeah, I went to the waterfront and he gave me a lift home, and he was going around ICI roundabout, and he it was all getting steamed up the car because it was winter and the heating was on. And I can remember him telling this joke, and it just wasn't funny, and none of us got it. And he was looking behind us, no wait for us to laugh.
Yeah,
and I was like thinking,
me and Tony Stubbs, great lad, Tony Stubbs and Benny McDevitt and Benny Russell, and we all used to be in the car. And us was in the car with us, Johnny Johns and all them. It was funny. We used to go in a van to Spennymoor, and we'd go there, we went in the door to Spennymoor. We had some fun laughs up there. But I remember little Tony Tapper, he got out and he ran and caught a fox in the river. He was fighting the fox in the river and took it home, kept it as a pet. Very crazy things that used to go on then.
Oh, Andrew Taylor, that's so lovely. Medical Bill Pro from Scotland. Yeah, we're going to set up like a thing when we find out how much the stem cells are. So that'll be lovely. That's so kind, Andrew Taylor.
Cheers, brother.
Bless you.
God bless you all.
Stephen, how are you doing? I think Simon saying hi to Stephen. I like the way all the moderators go.
Oh yeah, I like it. Oh, that's how we've got you all talking to each other and friendly with each other, and that's what we are, the family, and that's what I like to be. Positive. I've been negative today quite a bit this morning, but I think it's not negative. I think the pain is that some days it just gets you, it takes you, and you feel like giving up. But Emma's been pushing me and Levi.
Well, this will make you nice about the lad from Travelling Community said, yeah, we'll regret saying that they're full of questions. But they would love that, but I think they would die seeing Brian on a call in their head by something from Marvel.
Bless them.
Bless them.
It's not Marvel Comics, not Marvel Milk. It's great when you see the little kids and they go, I've got my mates and they stood there, no one else huge. I was at Whitby one day and I had a pair of shorts and a vest on and this kid was going, Mum, look at the size of him, and the ice cream fell off these things. He stood looking at me that long, it melted on his hair. No, the 99 he had, it fell off. And he went, Mum, I said, I'll get you another one. So I bought him 99.
Oh, there's the same lad again. Do go for me and recover cost. Yeah, do you know what? I'll tell you the truth. The reason why we keep making excuses and saying it's because of this, because that, it's because we feel a bit cheeky. And also, we just saw at the moment with all these blooming trolls and stuff, we thought, is it the right time to put something like that up? And do you know what I mean? So we do need to get it sorted, don't we? And we do need to put it up. But we've just been to and fro, aren't we?
Yeah.
So maybe Jacob can give us a little push, can't you, Jacob?
I know not about no computers.
Because we haven't got a clue about GoFundMe or anything.
My hand paralysed. I can't even use my hand. I can't even pick a bottle up. I'm trolling people all day long, 24 days on a computer. Absolutely madness. Madness, it is.
Andrew Taylor, I can do it. I'm privileged with self-made. Well, used to work with a firm down your way. Yeah, we just don't know how to set up the GoFundMe. We're going to have to get somebody to set it up, and
we need somebody.
And we need somebody to be in charge of it, really, don't we?
Yeah, we need somebody who knows what they're doing. We haven't got a clue.
Yeah, that's the truth. But we just keep saying, yeah, we're going to do it, don't we? But can you say hello to me from Chrissy Patter from Newcastle West End? Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Can you say hello to me, Chrissy Patter?
All right, Chrissy Patter, mate, from the West End. I'm up Newcastle next week or so, Hannah. I think I'm up there next week.
Fighting trolls, not spark out. Oh dear, done.
Tough.
Plenty of people on here would help. Bless you, Matrix on PC.
Thank you, Matrix.
Yeah, I'll thank you. I remember you, big man. Oh, Andrew Taylor, bless him. Andrew, where you from? Don's over the moon. I think he had a little bit on it. So,
it's a lovely place, that ring, if you can't box.
You're very welcome, Chris Patterson.
Thank you, Chris Patterson. Yeah, so I was going to say, we would do struggling some days. The other days, I'll have 4 or 5 days being brilliant, but when that pain comes, it's like John in the shop, Picardy's missus gets it, and she says, stranger, because it's every day, boom, 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 full on when it comes on, the pain. And I've got this oral morph to take. I usually take it once a day, but the last few days I've been able to take it twice a day. It's been that bad. But
Andrew's from the Scottish Borders, Andrew.
Oh, right. Yeah, as well. Yeah.
Oh, you'd have to try and come and see us one time.
Yeah.
The mod said, fuck the trolls. Yeah. Never feel cheeky. We are here and would happy to help out in a heartbeat. Oh, bless you. No, Simon, that's okay. The mod, he's just been saying how he feels and direct, and that's about right.
Yeah.
Just a few.
Oh, me and all running today.
See you soon, bye. Be safe.
Thank you.
BC, you have always been an inspiration to us all in Thornaby. I'm 51 and remember stood next to you in Thornaby. My mate Robbie Metcalf speaks highly of you, big man.
Oh yeah, Robbie's a good lad. Good lad, Robbie Metcalf.
Call in and see him, isn't it? Anytime. Call in if you ever pass in, if you're only in Thornbury, because you're always in, you're never anywhere, are you? Listening to me and Eli all the time and Scrappy. Listen to me and Eli and Scrappy.
Yeah, all the dogs are talking all the time. She's whinging. Look at me, I'm laughing now. You've got me laughing.
Thanks, Simon. I just thought it's right, really. That's I couldn't put it better myself, but he can write it, can't he? I can't say it. It's all right. You don't have to be sorry.
Yeah.
As if I know Don's just said that. I can't believe it. It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
3D. Yes. So, any more questions, you lovely people?
Yes. Anything else to ask me before I go to bed to cry? I'm going to watch a film tonight. I think I'm in a couple of films or something.
Yeah. Yeah, but we're going to come out. When are we on tomorrow?
Monday, aren't we?
Monday, yeah.
So Monday, whatever day after tomorrow.
We'll be on Monday.
Have a nice dinner tomorrow, Sunday dinner, and watch a telly. We're going to watch a football. Lee Watley. We're going to watch Liverpool get beat.
Oh, that's lovely. Big up, Mr. Cockerill and wife. Loads of respect from Liverpool Toxteth from the Youngie family.
Oh, and thank you, guys.
Darren, good to see Darren apologise to nice people. Do you know what? When I lived in Toxteth, your family had so much respect. And I just want to say that's lovely and a lot of respect back to you.
Whatever done that thing shouting out. We're both as bad as each other, so both apologise. I said the same. So sorry for all the shouting back to him. Got back to like little kids and we grew up then, and he's a very dangerous man, same as I was in the past, but we're trying to help people and he's doing well helping kids, and when he's not on these rants and things like that, he's doing really well, and good luck to him. He's trying his best, and it's hard when you've been in jail and done a lot of jail to come out and do what you're doing. So keep going doing what you're doing, brother.
Yeah, never feel like you have to struggle. We're all God's children. If we can't help each other,
that's exactly right,
while they're passing through this world, means no hope for us.
Having grudges against people for 20 years, and you haven't talked to your mum or your uncle or things like that because you had a fallout of a stupid bit of money or something. You got to remember, if they passed away, God forgive me saying it, and you never went and seen them, you're thinking you'd never forgive yourself. And it's happened to people I know where they've had arguments with brothers, and I wish I'd have talked to him for 5 years, I haven't seen him for, and so go and see them, be the bigger man or be the bigger woman, go and see him to say, it's my fault, even if it isn't your fault, you're getting back in with a family member, you're getting back in with people you love, and the world's, I mean, there's friends of mine passed away left, right and centre, and you're only here once, you've got to live your life to the full, live your life every day as if it's going to be your last day, because one day it will be. And just all this arguing, screaming, and shouting, it's just nonsense. It just drains your body and it makes you ill. Yeah.
True Blue. I'm sorry if I missed some of your questions. It's just going up quite fast. True Blue, Brian, never take your time. Come back, mate. We have more pain. It's true. I have so many questions, but I'll keep them forecast. Yeah, Carl, we can't wait.
That'd be great.
Big shout out to the moderators on here for getting rid of the trolls and the Muppets quickly. Yeah, thank you, Simon Page, and everybody else, and Kat and Jacob and everybody, Don Rengo and everybody.
Yeah, we've got 69 on, 52 likes, 68 on now, so I think we're coming to the end of it, haven't we? A couple of more minutes, guys, because I think you all want to go and watch the fight. I'm going to go and see Eli. He's probably going to want more food off me. I've told him to eat out my mouth, bits of meat and stuff, not like you chew it like wolves. I think the cat was the same, and I can feed them with a spoon or a fork. Open, and I teach them to eat on. I've got nothing else to do, just sat about, do a little bit of training, 10 minutes, maybe in the morning, 10 minutes, maybe tea time, just to try and loosen. I've been doing these women's exercises, like stuff what you would do for like having a baby, your hips and stuff, and strengthening my hips and my groin, because weights don't always help the area, specific areas. So I've been doing them the last week, and it's really hard. I've been doing standing squats. I started off with 2, and last night I got 15. So I'm just taking my time, I'm not going mental. I'm just trying to rebuild myself, because my body has been, he said, it's like you've had 2 massive car crashes. Your body's horrific, like what's inside, all the bruising inside and everything, because we've ripped everything to pieces and pulled it out. He said the bruising inside would last probably 3 or 4 months. So you're not going to just repair. You're not going to be back to Brian Cockerill that you were 2 or 3 years ago, just overnight. He said you might not ever get back to that type of fighting fit, but you will be better in the end if you keep pushing yourself. That's what I'm doing. That's lovely. The lad from the travelling community said, what's funny is Bri would have no trolls if he was fighting fit. Yeah, that's true, mate. Matt Payne said, go and rest your back, big guy. And up the like. Thank you all so very much. And you know what? You're all lovely people. Slowly does it. Yeah. And been through some Matrix. Thank you, Matrix PC. And we'll see you on Monday. Okay, guys. You have a great Sunday. And don't forget, I'll get that Sunday dinner down. You have a lovely day. Watch the telly and just relax. Monday, what time? 8:30, 9 o'clock? At 9 o'clock, Monday night. Definitely on, guys. I know it's been not many on tonight, but it's just great just to see you anyway. And thanks for the travelling firm and everybody else who's been on. But great. Thank you very much. Great to meet new people, and love it. Thank you. God bless you all. Love you. Be positive.